I can walk that way?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting that I can walk through a place like that. How do we cross this? You wouldn't even fathom it in Australia how we're going to cross this. Vietnam is a country with a population of over 100 million people. Ho Chi Minh City is its most populated city, and it has well over 10 million people. And if you're anything like me, a boy that was born and raised in regional Australia, then these kind of cities and this kind of population and this kind of hustle and bustle can get too much very, very quickly. I'm currently in a town called Dai An, which is in the province of Binh Duong, which is about 20 kilometers northeast of Ho Chi Minh City. When I landed in Ho Chi Minh City, stayed there for 3 nights and 4 days, and then quickly felt like I needed to get out, but wanted to get out but still be in proximity of the city so I could still travel in and out and see the sights, but not live in the hustle and bustle and get amongst the folk that aren't city folk. Dai An, the town of Dai An, has become a popular residential area because of its growing infrastructure and its close proximity to the city. Being here for the last week or so, I can definitely see that it's an affluent area. There's a lot of beautiful homes, a lot of beautiful architecture. It's very clean. The people are very well dressed, and you can tell that the general demographic has a higher income than maybe certain parts of the city that you'd see down in Ho Chi Minh City. During the Vietnam War, the town of Dai An served as the headquarters for the US 1st Infantry, which was between the years of 1966 and 1967, and then again during 1969 to 1970. This is a place that's definitely rich in history, but a lot of that history hasn't been preserved because it's been built over with this rapid growth of this residential area, and it's an industrial area as well. There are industrial parts to this town. So what is there to do in the town of Dai An? Is there much to do? Is there much to see? Right now, I want to go and check it out for the first time properly, because I've been traveling to and from the city. I want to stay in Dai An today, the town of Dai An, and I want to go down and check out the markets, and then from there I want to go and check out a very popular temple that's a couple of kilometers away. So everything that I'm going to see today is definitely in close vicinity of Dai An. It's in the province of Binh Duong. It's in the town of Dai An, and I'm really curious to see what we're going to find. Even for a 2-kilometer trip now, I'll grab just because they're so handy. Because it's a hot day as well, super hot. The best. It's only a short ride to the markets, and it looks like these are the markets that we just drove up here. I'm going to go this way first because I think there's a train station close by. So I'm going to go up to the end of this street up here. And just to give you an idea of what time it is, Monday at about midday. I'm walking into some kind of residential area here. There's a train line over there. I want to get over to the train line, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get through here. Maybe, let's see. Definitely off the beaten path, that's for sure. Xin chào. Trying to get to train station. No? Yeah, okay, I can walk that way?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that, according to the map, was a train station, but it only looked like goods being transported, so there were just a whole heap of people loading trains with goods. Interesting that I can walk through a place like that, because in Australia that's a full-on like work zone. You couldn't just walk through there. There's a barber shop there. Young lad working, looks like he's about 12. I'm not going to go back to the markets, that Market Street. It's dead. I'm just going to keep trekking this way. I want to get over to this temple, which is about 5 kilometers away. How are you? Okay. You are good? Camera is okay? Okay. Let's go. His English is good. Let's go. Straight into the traffic, yeah? How do we cross this? You wouldn't even fathom it in Australia how we're going to cross this. Away we go. Straight into oncoming traffic on the main road. Okay. And we're in. This is definitely a different part of town. Maybe I'm not doing Binh Duong too much justice right now, I don't think. I don't know if my camera caught it when we were just coming up the hill there. See you, brother. Thank you. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I always forget the helmet. Oh, look at this. There's just wild monkeys. I don't know. That's sick. Oh, look at this. He's got a bottle in his hand. Let him go. Chewing on a bottle. He's keeping an eye on me. Come on, brother. See ya. You will see these types of shrines on a lot of premises, like cafes and hotels. Like there's one in the foyer of the hotel that I'm staying at, and there's plastic money there, and there's bottles of water there, and there's little teacups of water there as well, and there's food there as well, I think. So there's like these types of shrines. One of the things I say about the Vietnamese people is that they will not shove religion down your throat. And when I've brought up religion and Buddha and Catholicism and all the rest of it with some different people along the way, because I'm fascinated and interested by it, they don't really want to discuss it. And they sort of look at you and they sort of want to understand whether or not you're being genuine about it, whether or not it's just for conversation or it's for some other reason. But the thing I do notice about the Vietnamese people, that they are super proud Vietnamese people, and everywhere you go in the city, outside the city, anywhere you go, the Vietnamese flag is everywhere. It's on cars, it's on buildings, it's just in random places, and they are super proud to be Vietnamese, and I love that. It's a beautiful thing. This here is Chua Chow Thoi Temple, and it was built by a monk back in 1741 who was inspired by the teachings of Buddha and wanted a place of worship, and he picked this spot here up on top of the hill in this province, the province that I said is outside of the city where you can find things to do. And up here he chose a place of worship that is truly truly breathtaking with the view that it provides. Check this out. Name of the monk that inspired the building of this temple, or instructed the building of this temple, was Thic Minh Huang, and this is one of the oldest temples in southern Vietnam. I'm back in the square of Dai An in the province of Binh Duong, and I probably haven't done it justice. There's probably not a great deal to do here, but probably because I like being in outside areas, a little bit more regional areas outside of a city. I've enjoyed staying here and traveling the odd 20 odd kilometers to the city and doing what I need to do there, and then coming back to here and staying in my motel here. Not for everybody, I know, but for some people it is. But that's pretty much it. That's the vlog for today.